Hey guys, welcome to Invisible Jiu Jitsu, here for another episode of me chatting to you for a little bit. Had a question from Ben. He's asked, how do I construct or develop my own game? Well, what does he mean by own game? He probably means something that he has a natural affinity for, whether that be something he just enjoys doing, or something that's even good for his body type. You know, obviously I'm 6'4". I naturally gravitate to things that are good for tall people, triangles and those sort of things, okay? But how did I get there? How did I figure out what was good for me? How did I figure out what my own game was? And has that changed over time? Simplest way that I can think to describe it is find something first that excites you. Because if something excites you, you're going to rep it, you know. If you hate that leg drag pass, it just doesn't fit right for you, how many reps are you going to do for it realistically? Unless you're very, very driven, very, very dedicated, you're not going to put the time and effort into developing it. But if you like rubber guard, if you're bendy as hell and you just, I naturally like grabbing that leg and pulling it up behind my head, you're going to put some reps in and you're going to make that part of your game much faster than something which you just generally dislike. So what I suggest is, if we're trying to develop a game, is choose something, a position or a set of positions or a submission or a pass that you naturally gravitate towards and that fits really well with your body type. And then just try it and rep it. You know, so if we're in open mat, we're going to do reps of our pass. If we're in sparring, I'm going to put myself into positions where I'm always ready to hit that pass that I like. And I'm going to put myself into that position and I'm going to have time in that position. The more time I have that in that position, the more it becomes part of my game. Now, it's very important while we're doing this that we then don't neglect everything else in Jiu-Jitsu, because we all know that one-trick pony that has a fantastic kimura from guard, but if he's on top, he can't do anything, okay? So, of course, we've got to work all of Jiu-Jitsu at the same time. We're not just working on our game, and we want to be complete, okay? So, people always say, I want to have a game. You're a white belt. Your game is Jiu-Jitsu. You know, don't focus too much on one thing. Sure, train the things that you like and work on things that you like, but my game when I was a white belt is completely different to my game now as a first degree black belt. My game as a first degree black belt is completely different to my game as a black belt. You know, in 4 years, 5 years, it's completely changed. My game as a blue was different to what it was as a purple. I was a guard player at white, blue and purple because I was really tall and I was lazy as hell. I like to just lie down and play spider guard and play close guard. My close guard was amazing. I couldn't pass for shit. I couldn't pass at all. It was only really at purple and brown and then refined a lot at black that my passing game became probably my strongest part of my game. To this day, my top game and my passing game is very, very strong. And my guard game's kind of fallen off a little bit, or not fallen off, but in comparison to everything else, it's probably slacked off a bit. So what I could do now is, what I'm doing now is then coming back to my guard and saying, yeah, I should really be working on some of that spider guard. You know, I should really be working some of that butterfly guard. I haven't put time and effort into playing butterfly guard since I was purple belt, I think. And I was training a lot of nogi and a lot of nogi in Brazil with the MMA guys. So I was playing a lot of butterfly. Now my guard game is very much De La Riva, spider. I'm coming into spider because I've always had very, very strong grips. So affinity towards spider guard's always been very strong for me. Same with De La Riva. Once I get a sleeve grip, I feel very comfortable holding that sleeve grip for a long time. So find something that you like to train, put the reps in. If you still like it and if you start getting good at it, well then that's going to be part of your game. Okay? But again, beginners, don't neglect everything else in Jiu-Jitsu and say, no, I want to work my game. I want to work this crazy spinning upside down cartwheel guard pass. Probably there's better things for you to be working on. Okay? But you will in time develop your own game. Okay? You'll be known for that guy that always hits that armbar from that position. And that's cool. But never forget that it's going to change and it's going to develop. You'll never lose that armbar from that position, but you're going to add to it. And your game is going to expand and expand and expand. Okay? Think about the greatest people of all time, Roger Gracie, Marcelo Garcia, Rafa Mendes, just to name a few. You can always name some things that they do that are part of their game. Rafa Mendes, leg drag, berimbolo, Marcellatine, you know, X-guard, arm drag, Roger Gracie, close guard, mount choke, yeah? Okay, that's their game. But how big is their game in comparison when we take away some of those isolated things that they do? They're not one-trick ponies. They know everything. They know the whole game, okay? And that's what we want to aspire to as jiu-jitsu players. So have a game, have something that you like to do, that you do often, and work it and rep it, but never neglect the whole of jiu-jitsu, the whole game, okay? Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for listening. If you like the video, please like the video and share it with your friends. Come back for some more techniques from Invisible Jiu-Jitsu. We'll see you soon.